continent, this time South America, between the border of Brazil and Bolivia. Dr. Florian, who is now in the city of Corumbá. Corumbá is the third largest city of the state of Mato Grosso do Sul, and it is considered the entry port to the Pantanal. Pantanal is one of the 6 biomes we have in Brazil. And Dr. Florian is right now on a boat on the Paraguay River as we see the sunset ahead. And before I talk about the Pantanal, I would like to welcome Dr. Florian to the broadcast. Hello, Dr. Florian. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, Mario. Fine, and you?
Beautiful place you are, huh?
Yes, well, Paraguay River.
Very good.
And a beautiful sunset in front of us.
It is. Well, Pantanal is a great, one of the 6 biomes, as you said. Everybody, when we talk about Brazil, thinks about the Amazon, yes? But the Pantanal is very important too. The biodiversity is fantastic. And before we start talking, Dr. Florian, because I want your opinion about this, yes, I would like to make an official presentation about what the Pantanal is. I'm not going to show any images because we've got to have the Paraguay River, but there is something very interesting about the Pantanal, the seasonal flooding, yes? And this is the most important ecological phenomenon in the Pantanal. Every year, many parts of the biome change from terrestrial into aquatic habitats and vice versa. The degree of inundation creates a range of major habitats, and the flooding occupies about 80% of the biome. In contrast, during the dry season, yes, most of the flooded areas stay dry when the water returns to the riverbeds or evaporates. And the Pantanal is 150,000 square kilometers. Yes, in Brazil, only in Brazil. Yes, it's 30% of it is outside Brazil, in Bolivia and Paraguay. And right now you're in the border. Yes, the Paraguay River at this point divides Paraguay and Brazil. Yes. And before we start talking more about details about the Pantanal, I would like to know your opinion. You've been there many times. And here we have a mix of nature and industrial activity. This is what you usually say. This is sustainability, isn't it, Dr. Florian?
Yeah, as you know, before speaking about this, just to go 360 degrees here, you can see we are moving, and here are my colleagues. Just wave to the camera. It's live broadcasting.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Yes, saying hello, everybody. So
it's not a big boat, huh? No, some days ago you were in a beautiful boat on the Danube.
Yeah, but that's different. I was skipping it. I was driving it. I was conducting myself. So this is different. Yeah.
Now we've got a skipper. Huh?
Yeah, we got a skipper. So to speak about sustainability as always, just a moment, has 3 criteria. Sustainability have 3 criteria. Okay. It is first, it is the protection of the environment. Second, developing an economy, and the third, developing of society, of social development of human being, life of human being, the quality of human beings. So if you have natural resources, you are able to develop them in a certain way that protects completely the environment. So it's a win-win situation, and then you can easily develop the 3 of them. That's sustainability. So and how you are able to do that, that's very important. Only through science and technology. Only science and technology is able to do that. Only science and technology. So you could go underground. You can protect the environment in several different means. You can do many things as long as you you protect the environment, and protect the environment. Technology makes possible this, you know.
Interesting. Yeah, and one of the things is, I believe that you're going to pass by a harbor. Corumbá has one of the most important river harbors in South America and then in the world.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
economically speaking. Yes, the Paraguay
yeah,
River connects this area of Brazil to the Atlantic Ocean by the Plata
yeah,
River. Yes, and it goes into the ocean through the Plata River. And the thing is, uh, around there, you're going to pass by a harbor that is a mining harbor. So there is around there uh, metallurgy and mining. And this is in a sustainable way because you look around and you see nature is preserved, it generates jobs. So it goes with those three pillars you always mention, right?
exactly, exactly. That's the entire point. The entire point is you have to have the balance, and the balance is the definition of sustainability. The three of them,
Mhm.
but it's very difficult to achieve this without science. So the science makes this possible. The science makes this possible. This is the big difference.
And this is your specialty, isn't it, Dr. Flora? You are there working, you are there professionally as a
Yes,
scientist, as a businessman.
exactly,
I'm, exactly.
exactly.
You're not
We've
promoting
been
SIPs, you're promoting floating tech, if I'm not mistaken, right?
well. They,
You have a
slogan
client
tech
there.
is yeah, yeah. So we have been working all week here, and this is the weekend. And then we are
Very
using this
good.
weekend to see around. So this slogan tech develops sustainable technologies, make the old technology sustainable, and develop. It's a two parallel things. Making the existing technology sustainable and developing new sustainable technologies. Basically, you have to do both because you cannot shut
Now,
down everything and create problems.
let me ask you
But
a question. We are
at the same time, SIPS is part of this in a different direction. It's complementary. That's why SIPS uh, is part of the entire picture, although it is through Flogan Star Outreach, which is completely different non-profitable corporation. This is basically my hobby. It is my hobby.
very good, very good. Now, one question, and this is a question that we've talked about this many times. Never broadcasting, never live, but we have sustainable uh, steel companies. We have sustainable mining in this area among nature and preserving nature. And we always hear about the Amazon rainforest. The underground is, I mean, some people say that we have 1 century of American GDP there. So, is it possible to have a sustainable production of minerals in the Amazon, for example?
Completely possible. Because well, through science and technology, the extreme view is you can duct tunnel under the ground, preserve all the nature on top without touching the nature, and then you know uh, with these underground tunnels you can extract mine minerals. And today what's happening today actually, they because of the war, etc. We need more critical metals and materials. As you see, the price of metals, any of the price have been has been skyrocketing recently. All every type of metal,
Not
including the
only
precious
metals, but
metals,
any minerals, right?
any
I
minerals.
mean,
Why?
even
Because it
petroleum
is,
derivatives and all that.
yeah, because it is a need for those. And recently, President Biden used the War Act to oblige companies to produce critical materials in a sustainable way. Yes, but this is unimaginable previously. Who would have thought that there is a War Act to develop to basically to develop new mining and extract more minerals and metals when we are speaking for for environmental protection. Now they see that that can be done both. And this is a big thing that we keep saying it for several years, since 2003 when we started this. So they are coming to our position. So basically, an extreme view of environmentalists will say, why you need metals? Why you need metals? And now
Yes.
and we don't need metals. And so that how can you be environmentalist while you are asking companies to develop to extract and produce more metals? Because now it is a security interest on it is a national interest. Well, a national interest, but I mean, if we use the old logic, that means that a national logic, a national interest could go against the environmental protection.
Exactly.
So all logic,
Exactly.
actually not all, but existing logic, it is environmental protection. So why you need more metals? We don't need, so according to the environment, we don't need more mines, we don't need more metals, we don't need, because all they pollute the environment. According to extreme environmentalists, we have to close all of them. And now President Biden, which is known to be guided by some groups, because it's politics, politics is always something that you have to satisfy many.
Yes, exactly.
That's the point. That's the point. And now we have almost a war production act obliging companies to produce energy in a sustainable way, but also critical materials and critical metals. So who would have thought this before? So they came exactly to the slogan position: sustainable development. You can develop mines and extract metals and do anything as long as you are sustainable through technologies. So basically, the slogan sustainability framework, it is in Biden policy, and inadvertently, or they have read about this and they are doing basically what we used to say since 2003: sustainable development. Sustainable development. So extracting, mining, you see it in the background, the sunset. Do you see it?
Yes, yes.
So
it's beautiful.
Extracting mining is beautiful. Extracting mining is not anymore unsustainable according to the Biden War Act policy. So this is we have to do it.
And you know that President Bolsonaro met President Biden this week.
Yeah, well, the same thing stands loud and clear for Amazon. Stands loud and clear. You can subtract, you can mine and process all minerals by keeping Amazon as it is, but has to be done through science in order to be a sustainable way. So basically, what we have been saying for so long, since 2003, when we started Sustainable Industrial Processing Summit, and it was consolidated in 2011.
Dr. Florian, it's getting a little bumpy. We are having a hard time listening to you. Dr. Florian? Well, everybody, we are having a hard time talking to Dr. Florian. He is on a motorboat on Paraguay River in the Brazilian Pantanal, and you can see a picture here of an air picture from the Brazilian Pantanal.
Yes,
and
I'm back because somebody.
Hi, Dr. Florian. I was just showing a picture of Pantanal here and the flooded area because we talked about floods, and I was going to mention a little more, but since we can see you, Dr. Florian,
yes, I'm back.
We can see you now. Okay, we can hear you.
I'm back.
Yeah, but something is getting. Yes, now I can hear you. Hello, Dr. Florian.
Okay, good. Okay.
So you were continuing. You're talking about the Amazon, and it's possible to extract resources, mineral resources from the underground, because there, for example, there is allegedly water for clean water, good water for drinking water for 400 years. It can.
Yes. And water, by the way, water is one of the needs of today. Without water, you cannot survive.
And you have like enough water to for the whole world population for the next 400 years in the underground,
Exactly. And you
in the
can
Amazon.
extract it in a sustainable way. It's not true. We don't need metals. We can extract metal and heavily. And now, if we use the old logic of sustainable of environmentalists, that we don't need any more mines, that we don't need any more metals, then we can say that Biden is against the environment.
Yeah.
So, which is not true. Actually, he is coming after the slogan definition of sustainability. You can develop mine, you can extract metals, and you can at the same time be sustainable. So
Yeah, exactly. Now,
at last, we
this
understood
sunset is
this, you know.
beautiful. Look at this.
Okay, look at the sunset again. I'll
Yeah.
try to find a position here.
Well,
Sunset.
don't fall in the water
No,
because
I'm not
you're
following
standing
the
there.
order, no.
It's like a safari almost. And you know that
Yeah,
technically this is how do you call that? Wetlands savanna, the technical name
yeah,
of the biome.
yeah. We have some neighbors here.
Yes. Very good. So hello
They are
everybody
doing the
there.
tour. I don't think maybe they are looking at us. But this
Yeah.
is the so
But Dr. Florian, I was mentioning President Biden met President Bolsonaro this week. Yes, and they discussed about environmental protection. And President Bolsonaro mentioned, President Biden congratulated Brazil for the efforts of keeping the environment protected. And President Bolsonaro mentioned that the Amazon is to be sustainable, to have a sustainable production of people, because the Amazon is the wealthiest area in the world, and you have the poorest population. This is not sustainable nowadays, according to the definition.
exactly. You are missing one criteria: human index development. This is one criteria of sustainability.
So today, the Amazon is not sustainable by this point of view.
No. You have to Amazon to be sustainable. You have to fulfill the three criteria: economic development, environmental protection, and human development. These other three criteria. One is missing. You are not sustainable. And it's interesting. Biden on the left and Bolsonaro on the right. They meet and they agree on sustainable development. We have a huge development here because Biden is actually following our sustainability framework. We keep saying this all the time. You know very well that you can extract metals in a sustainable way, and this doesn't make you anti-environment or against the environment.
Yeah, sometimes when we listen to environmentalists, sometimes I feel like killing myself because my footprints in the planet harm the environment. So I'm killing I feel like this sometimes, that I shouldn't eat, I don't know, drink Coca-Cola or eat Ruffles or whatever, because it's got, I don't know, plastic or metal or whatever. And as you said once, the most sustainable thing, according to them, would be everybody killing themselves, right?
Yeah, well, there is a book about that. It is a recent book, 2018.
Serious?
Yes, the conclusion of the book is there is no way we can protect the environment anymore. The only solution is to kill everybody, to kill ourselves. So we have no more babies, we don't pollute the environment, we have no consumption. So to protect the environment, and let's kill ourselves, everybody. And that's a book. I'm not joking. It's a book, 2016.
It's incredible.
2018.
It's incredible.
That's not
so
sustainable.
I had this. I'm right when I say I had this impression. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
That's not sustainable, by the way.
Yeah. Well, this is sustainability. Looking at this beautiful sunset, and imagining that around there is like a harbor that has inbound and outbound of minerals. I mean, and it has inbound of many things. And you look at this, many people complain about sustainability. How can somebody look at this and say this is not sustainable? Look at this, Dr. Florian. Look around.
Yeah. Sure. Sure, it's the people should not misunderstand us. It's a lot of work to be done to make the
Of
heavy industry
course.
sustainable. Okay, but this is through science and technology, not just blah 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 and political speech.
Yeah,
So
of course.
the
Especially because
politics should direct us to the
mining,
science and technology.
yeah, mining in the past was very polluting. Yes, we
Yeah,
know this. Yes,
exactly.
but
Well,
nowadays,
still is if you are not following science and technology, if you are not using
exactly,
science and technology. So
exactly.
it's a huge potential.
And this is actually your specialty, isn't it? When you work with materials, with
Yes, exactly.
metallurgy.
We do. Yes, we use physics and chemistry to develop new technologies and at the same time changing the existing technology to make them much more sustainable than they are. So this means energy, this means less polluting, recycling, 100% recycling, of any waste, and making them useful for any new production at the human service. So, and this is also at the same time, that's why they are related. This is also at the same time a subject of SIPS, Sustainable Industrial Processing Summit, that gathers together all fields of science at the service of sustainability through science mostly.
Interesting, interesting. Now, well, Dr. Florian, while we go around, I started reading when we started the broadcast, an extract from the Brazilian Biology Journal, Brazilian
Yeah,
Journal of Biology, talking
yeah,
about the Pantanal. And
yeah,
there's a lot of good information here that I got. For example,
yeah,
the vegetation you see around you, yes, there are 1,863 phanerogam plant species listed for the floodplain and 3,400 for the whole basin, and also
yeah.
250 species of aquatic plants. I mean, this nowhere in the world you're going to find this. Only there, not even in the Amazon. Yes,
Yes,
and this complex vegetation cover and seasonal productivity support a diverse and abundant fauna within the floodplain. 263 species of fish. What about going fishing there? 263 species of fish.
we can. Fishing is a big
41 of
industry here.
amphibians.
Yeah.
113 of reptiles only in Brazil. 177 all over the basin. You even visited an alligator farm around there, wasn't it? In
Yes,
the
yes,
past.
yes. This was last
I
time over
remember,
here. Yeah.
yeah, I remember
We can,
seeing a
you can,
picture of you with
you have the
alligators.
pictures. If you can find the picture, you can show that.
Oh, I'm going to have a hard time during this broadcast, but later for the night
Yeah.
broadcast, we are going to show it for sure. You tried to go there today, but it was closed, wasn't it?
No, it was closed temporary, so we couldn't visit.
Well, but continuing, there are over 460 species of birds and
Yeah.
132 mammal species. Yes, many of these species are endangered. Yes, including the jaguar. We have a Brazilian jaguar, the Panthera oncalineos.
Yeah.
Yes, and there are many waterfowls also, and they're exceptionally abundant during the dry season. Yes,
Yeah.
so we saw some fowls flying around, but right now I think because of, well, look at,
No, I'm sure
well,
I'll be showing something interesting here. Just a
yes,
moment.
okay, very good. We see the margin. By the way, where is
Look at the
point?
look at
Okay,
the
oh, at the moon.
moon.
Wow, what a beautiful
Look at the
moon.
moon.
Exactly. And you are lucky with this blue sky, huh?
Yes, yes. Yesterday was raining. Actually, this
Serious.
is a temperature here. It is 18 degrees. It's very rare. This is the lowest temperature you can get in this area.
18? Serious.
18. Now it is 18. Normally it is, normally it is 30, 40. Look at the.
Well, usually we have the rain season there is in hot season, yes, because now it's winter in the southern hemisphere, yes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, but
we
doesn't
have
matter. There is no winter here. There is no winter here. It was just because of the rain.
No.
Here it
This is
always
winter.
40 degrees.
Yeah, this is the dry
It's
season.
unusual.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's dry season.
No.
Well, usually between the flood seasons between October and March.
Yeah.
But in the past few days, I believe it was raining there, wasn't it?
Yes, it's raining. Yes, it was all day raining.
Yeah.
And
Look
today
at
is
this.
the
This
first
is
day
beautiful.
opening. Look at this.
This is beautiful. Huh?
Just to ask my colleague where we are here now. Where we are. Where we are here. Which is where? I mean, close to
I cannot hear her.
Bahia Motamengo, correct? Bolivia. We are in Bolivia here now. Basically, we are in Bolivia here. In the waters
Wow.
of Bolivia. Where is the Bolivia?
Did you bring your passport? Did you bring your passport?
This is Bolivia. This is Bolivia side. This is Bolivia, you know. And on this side is so in this side is Corumbá. This is Brazil.
This is Brazil on the left margin.
And this is Bolivia.
Okay.
So it's the river. The river divides.
If you follow straight ahead, you're going to the Plata River. You're going southwards.
Are we going to the Plata River or it's far?
No, it's far. It's far from there.
Oh, it's far, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, they are saying it's too far. Plata River is. Marcos is saying Plata River.
No, very far. Very far. It's not close to it.
So
right now
we have Marcos, we have Fernando, we have Fernandez, and I forgot the name. Erisma. So we have Marcos, Fernando, Fernandez, and Erisma, and the skipper. What's the name? What's the name of the skipper? We don't know.
You don't know.
Wave to the camera. So, by the way, she's a manager of a metals plant, you know. It's
oh,
very
serious?
Rare. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
No, seriously, we have pictures with her, and it's very rare to have. She directs all primary materials, correct?
Very interesting.
All primary materials, correct? So she is quality manager and primary materials manager. So she managed basically the whole thing, and it's a rare case, you know. It's a woman.
I see.
Yeah, she's one of the big manager of the company that we've been here for all week.
Mm-hmm.
So
interesting.
This is Bolivia. And
very interesting. Very interesting.
And this is Brazil.
Very good. Very good.
So where do you want to go? Do you want to live from Brazil or you have live from Bolivia?
Well, you're right in between both of them, so it's okay, because if you step to the left, you're in Brazil. If you step to the right, you're in Bolivia. So very good. Very good. Really amazing.
Yeah.
But the most exquisite is this
so
the color
in my bag.
of the...
So in my bag is Bolivia here.
Yes, and the sun sets in Bolivia.
The sunset is in Bolivia, and this way, it is Brazil, Corumbá.
Very good.
So this is, we are basically, but we are
you're
in the
not going
waters
to
of
fall,
Bolivia,
right? Because when you move around, I have the impression that you're going to fall in the river.
So we are in Bolivia, but where is the water of Brazil? Where it finished, the water, where it starts, Brazil water. So basically, they are telling me we are in the waters of Bolivia. Well, basically, we are in Bolivia.
Okay.
We are not in Brazil anymore.
So if you can enter Bolivia by the river without a passport.
Exactly. I don't have passport. Probably we should go.
Very
So
good,
there are
very
some,
good.
there are some.
Is it the first time you do this boat tour, Doc? Because it's not your
No,
first
we've
time
done
to
it before.
Corumbá.
We've done it before.
You've done it
Yeah,
before.
we've done it before. So this is, we have some boats there. I remember we passed these boats before.
I see.
But this is, this is very. We are navigating between two.
Yeah,
And
this is
the,
amazing. Those boats you saw there, those boats, they're called
yeah,
chalanas.
they are in
They're
Brazilian
used for
side.
Brazilian
they are
side
in the
now?
Brazilian side.
Yes,
they
exactly.
The boats are in the Brazilian side. And I mean, on the
Yes,
Brazilian
yes.
land. Right now, we are in the
Brazilian
Bolivian
margin.
water.
Yes.
Exactly. We are in the Bolivian waters of the river. The river divides the countries, but we are now in the Bolivian water. And
Any chance we see some alligators around or some
could be
fauna?
alligators are everywhere. Last time when we came here, it was a dead alligator on the river. And to see it, I have pictures of dead alligator. And also, it's a funny story. The most expensive part when you sell alligators is it are his private parts.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. That's what they told us in the alligator farm. So when we were in the water, he was a dead alligator and with private part on top visible. And they were joking, this is the most expensive part if you want to sell alligators. This was last time. We didn't see any. But this is what they told us in the farm. But
Poor
alligators
alligator.
are everywhere here. Oh,
yes.
No, I mean, this
Poor alligator.
one dead in the water.
Besides getting killed, he got his parts cut, sliced. That hurts.
Apparently, in the farm, yes. That's what they told us. This is the most expensive part.
Look at the margin. Do you think you can zoom in the margin? I think there are some animals there.
Which yeah,
behind you.
Let's see. I don't know.
On your back.
I don't think. No, I cannot. I cannot zoom. In the back here.
No. Yeah.
I don't think we can zoom it. No, it's unless you can zoom it.
No, I can't. Not from here. No.
I don't know.
Maybe if you're using the front camera, if you use the back camera, you might be able to do it. Yeah. Wow. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Cannot be more beautiful than this, no?
No, this is impressive. I think this is the most beautiful footage we've done so far.
Yes. Look. It's beautiful. That's
well, let's do something. I'm going to put some music here. Let's stop speaking a little.
Yeah, that's good.
Just let me find some music here. Just a second.
Yeah.
And let me see here. Well, this is incredible. This is amazing. Serious, amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
anybody can take a picture of me with the sunset, because I cannot. No, take a picture of me, because I cannot with the sunset in the background. You understand, Marcos?
I don't think so.
Ask Fernando to take a picture of me on the with the background.
Because with his phone, tell him with his phone.
Yeah, they are doing it now. I understood. They understood. With
good.
With a sunset in the background. So we are slowing down here. Why you are slowing down? So we want to see what? What we are going to see? What is that? What is that?
Okay. What is that?
Well, I don't know what it is. They don't know. So anyway, we are returning around. This is an industrial site. You see in the background there? It's an industrial site.
This is the mining port.
This is the mining
There's
port.
a metal port, mineral port.
Yes, this is mineral port. Aquana.
Okay, very good.
This is a mineral port.
Interesting. So you went back, right?
Yeah, he turned back. Yeah.
He turned back. Okay. So Bolivia is behind you now.
Bolivia, yes. Bolivia is this direction. This is Bolivia. This is Bolivia, this side of the river.
Okay. Where the sunset is.
Exactly, when the sunset is. So I can take one with the sunset.
Well, this is beautiful, Dr. Florian. Look at the birds. Yeah. Look at the fowls, the waterfowls.
Yes. So, and we have
this time of the sunset. Yeah, look at the moon. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful full moon. I didn't know it was a full moon today.
Yeah, full moon. And then I'm going down here to see that we are going this direction toward the...
It's interesting because now ahead of you, it's much lighter than behind you.
Yes, because of the sunset.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So this is
beautiful, beautiful,
so
beautiful.
This side is Brazil. This side is Brazil, correct? This is Bolivia. We are all in Bolivia sides. So both sides is Bolivia, correct? So listen for me, Mario.
You are in Bolivia.
In Bolivia.
Interesting.
We are in Bolivia.
Very good. Very good.
Both sides, we are in Bolivia.
Very, very good.
So basically, this is Bolivia, and this is the sunset, which is still, I mean, not still. This is Bolivia, 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 Bolivia. So basically, we are in the Bolivian water.
Very good. Very good. Now, Dr. Florian, what I'm going to do, why don't you face the front camera is better. Put the front camera so we can see the surroundings. And I got some quiet music here so that we can enjoy the ride here. And also that you can enjoy the ride too, because otherwise you won't pay attention to everything. You only see the...
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful, Dr. Florian. Congratulations. I think this was for sure the best broadcast you've done so far.
Really?
Yeah, well, the place is fantastic.
Yeah,
I myself haven't didn't know it. I've never gone to the Pantanal yet. So it's a brand new for me.
We're already doing it.
Brand new experience for me.
Yeah. So this is, we are turning back. On the background is the sunset, Bolivian sunset. We are both sides. Basically, the river now is full in Bolivia. In the beginning, was the border between Bolivia and Brazil. Now we are full in Bolivia. We are returning now to the side where it is a border between Bolivia and Brazil. So you can see these boats here.
Yeah, now the lights are on already. When you pass by there, the lights are off. It was still daylight.
Exactly.
Are you going to sail at night too?
I do not know. So it was about to be about an hour or something. I have to ask the skipper.
Yeah,
So,
Marcus told me before we started that it would last like an hour. So
yes,
you've been there
yeah,
for.
I guess.
I didn't see
Let's
what
see. I
you've
can.
been there for
So
45 minutes because we started
yeah,
broadcasting.
probably.
You had left like 5 minutes
Yes,
before.
yes.
So
Yes.
45 minutes. So maybe you're going back
Let's see
to
what's
the
going on because
harbor.
he promised to stand up in the battle in battle. So it is not a disappointment, correct?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. This fantastic sunset with we even saw some birds flying. So no, not birds, fowls
Yeah,
because they're bigger than birds.
yeah, yeah.
I wanted to see the alligator, but or even a jaguar.
Hopefully we're gonna to see other, but it's becoming
I'm
dark.
going to be
So
honest. I would like to see a jaguar because I'm in Rio de Janeiro. It might not be very fun where you are. Imagine if you see the jaguar, it's because he's too close, and I don't think it's going to be. You might look like dinner or something. So, wow,
look at this
this
view.
color is.
Yeah, look at this view. We
Does he
have.
have like a front light or something? Where does he know where he's going?
I don't know. There's no front light, by the way. No, this is backwards. I mean,
No,
you
no,
see
I
my
know,
friends there.
but the skipper knows. How does the skipper know where he's going?
I
Because when it
don't
gets
know.
dark.
I have no idea. That's new experience for me. The first time we did this, we did in the morning.
Oh, I
This is
see.
different.
I see. I
So,
see.
so everybody is enjoying it, but I'm working, So
Well, I think this as I said,
no, I'm
this,
enjoying it. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I
I'm
know,
enjoying.
but I mean, this is
I
something
enjoy it. I
that
enjoy it.
you're using the front camera, right?
Yes, it's a front camera.
Yes. Okay.
The
Show us
movement, and I
around.
can turn.
Show us
I
around.
can
Show us
turn
around.
around.
Yeah.
So now
We are losing a little
we
bit
have.
of quality, probably because you're in the middle of the river, so I think it's
Yes, but no, we
understandable.
are going in the upper. I mean, the direction where we've been before. I don't know. That's the moon,
Yeah,
and this
beautiful.
is how it looks. This is in front where we are moving ahead. This is
Yeah,
going ahead. In the camera, it looks much brighter, but in the reality, it's a little bit darker.
I see. Well, that's why probably it's losing like quality of image because it's getting dark. So it's
Oh
understandable.
no, it's not related, but okay, it's okay. Look at the again at the different
Wow, it's
view.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Wow.
I want to take this as with myself if I'm able to.
Yeah, if you switch the camera, yeah, exactly. So look the other way. Look the other way.
Just a moment. Wait. Oh, don't know if you can catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get yourself in the camera. This is worth a picture.
You take a picture from the screen, print screen.
Let me see. Let me see.
Always
There's too
we're
much
missing the
information.
picture.
Too much information. The quality is not so good for me to do it. I think it's because of the
Oh, okay.
signal.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Is
Uh,
this signal still okay?
but you should do it.
Yeah. Well, I cannot. Oh, we're missing
Well,
the signal. We are missing the signal.
probably.
Oh, okay. We
Yes,
came back.
got back, got back. Yeah, it's
Are we
floating.
going
It's
in the same
floating.
direction, or this is a new direction? This is a new direction. We have been here before, or it is a new in this direction. We've been here before, or it's new. Okay, returning. So we've been here before, Mario.
Okay.
So the signal
Well,
should
I
be
think
okay
it's
anyway.
getting too dark now. I think it's time to say goodbye. Perfect time to say goodbye. Then look at this
I
beautiful
think so
sunset.
because yeah, it's too dark, and then we're gonna go backwards and see if we are able to to catch the sunset.
Dr. Florian, we are going to talk later. We ended up
This
looking
is
at the nature, and I forgot to get. So we should talk later. Also, continue this talk later. Is it possible?
Yeah, sure. Probably from the hotel we can continue this.
Okay. So
Later.
now it's in Rio de Janeiro. It's almost 7 o'clock. Yes.
Here it
it's
is
10 to 7.
It is 5. It is 10
5:40,
to 6.
5:50, almost 10 to 6. It's 1 hour before.
Yeah, here it is.
Yes.
Here it is Eastern Standard Time, and there it is one hour ahead of us.
Very good, very good. Now, what I suggest is we can do it again, maybe 8 o'clock your time, 9 o'clock our time, my time in Rio.
Yeah.
It's a nice time for,
because I think we should finish here.
Yeah, because now
we can do it there.
Yeah, it's too dark now.
Approximately we cannot fix exactly the time, but approximately.
No problem. But tonight, later on, we are going to talk again from the lobby. Just 20 or 30 minutes, 20 minutes more, just to keep the conversation going. And
exactly, it's very important conversation. Biden policy agenda is fulfilling what Slogan has been advocating for 10 and more years. Because of the war, but
we are going to
one of the reasons.
This is fundamental. This is a fundamental topic for sure.
Exactly.
So I would like to thank you very much. Yes, and thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back later from Dr. Florian's hotel today and continue this conversation. Right now, we've seen one of the most beautiful sunsets in the world in the Pantanal, in the Paraguay River, in the border of Brazil and Bolivia. In Brazil, the city of Corumbá. And this is the Paraguay River that flows to the ocean and meets the Plata River. Actually, the Plata River is formed by the Paraguay River, the Uruguay River, and the Paraná River from Brazil. So the three together form an estuary that is called the Plata River. That's it, everybody. I'm Mario Linhares, and I would like to thank you very much and say see you later. See you in a while, as a matter of fact. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Mario. Bye-bye.